Hey guys, yeah, I'm late. I know I'm late. No introduction. I know I'm late. I was on Tony's stream, so that's where I was. That's why that's why I'm late. I thought I apologize in advance, but I was had a fun stream. Check out Tony's stream. I was on it. Yeah, he's still very short stream, obviously, but I was just on this stream talking about what was I talking about with Tony? Oh yeah, a list of supposed games that have rogue elements in it. Jenna Ortega, and also should people like defend the menace, people that be demonetized for their abuse. That's where we talked about on Tony's stream on Frog Tony's channel. Uh, I'm not gonna go in more detail because of what the name of the show was. I don't think he cares because I don't think the guy that. Oh, nice. I don't think he cares, but because he doesn't watch. But yeah, I'm here. All right. So yeah. Actually, I'm sorry that I am late. I actually have to go to the bathroom and I gotta get something to drink. But I'll be right back. No, this is not a detraction stream. This is a topic stream. I do go to the bathroom. I can hold it in for a little bit, for a few minutes. Yes, this title is two things that really do not go with each other, other than the fact they're owned by the same company. That's it. Be right. I did. I'm back. I did forget about that. You know what? I will be right back again. Um. Yeah. I'm back. Hey, sideways. Hey, Jenong. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for being late. Terrible stream. What do you mean terrible stream? Oh, shut up, Red. Good to see you, Red. Good to see you, Red. All right, all right. Where am I? It's only going to get worse and worse. Uh, you'll do fine. I'm right here. I'm right here, Janong. I'm right here. I'm not sure if blind is coming on. I don't know. Maybe it'll come on. Okay, he said it'll be on soon. All right. All right. So honestly, I was really not sure what I was gonna do tonight. I was really really having a hard time to find something to do tonight. Then made this stream that Tony invited me on. So yeah, I didn't push this back. I didn't push back the time, but I'm here now. 15 minutes. I started about 50 no 10 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. So I'm here now. All right, and Blinded will be on. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, and so Spider-Man Spider-Man 4 has a director. And what's going up with the Spider-Verse? Jeff Snyder said yesterday behind a paywall, yeah, the continuation of Spider-Verse might be a hiatus till later on in the decade. But it's been turned out, but the creators of Spider-Verse said that's not true at all. That's not true at all. So what's going on? What's going on? Okay. And Freddy Neighborhood Spider-Man stuff came out. Okay. Okay. So stuff. So that's what happened yesterday. That's the big news. The big bombshell with the Spider-Man stuff. It dropped. Okay. Something I did not expect to. Well, I don't know, man. It just got announced yesterday. They haven't announced anything about the villain. I mean, they haven't even confirmed. They haven't even confirmed Tom Holland or Zendaya coming back. The only thing about that is Tom Holland and Zendaya are negotiating new deals to come back. Well, we just heard they just got a director, and 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 the writers from the three previous No Way Home saga are coming back, and Tom Holland and Zendaya are negotiating to come back to be Michelle Jones and the Michelle Jones, yes, and the MJ character, and Tom Holland's back as Peter Parker Spider Man. Obviously, what am I saying? Okay, so that's what's happening there. All right, and we're gonna talk more of that. Also, also, we're talking about the Spider Verse stuff. Okay, I mean, I don't want to wait another 2 to 5 years after the cliffhanger of the last movie that came out last year. I don't want to wait that long. Do you? And then we're talking a little video game stuff. PS5 Pro reveal. Today, Sony is released the next console for the PS5, PS5 Pro reveal, and why and why people are not excited for the PS5. Not and why
We got some stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we really do. Oh, Blind, I'll be right back. I gotta go bathroom. Sorry, man.
All right.
You can talk for
I'll
a bit if
just
you want.
yeah, I'll talk for a bit. What's up, everybody in the chat? Sideways, Jan, Red. What's up, guys? You guys are always here, so we appreciate that. But let's see what everybody's saying. So we got Sideways talking about the Spider Verse stuff is very interesting. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll get into that a little bit, but when I first heard the report, because it was coming from Jeff Snyder, who, I mean, we did read his article about Bo DeMeo. So, I mean, he does seem reliable. He did work for Hollywood Reporter at one point, but he left and now he's doing his own thing. And now it got debunked. So, I mean, even though at first I was like, I could see that it makes sense because we already heard that Lord and Miller were very what's the word? I don't even know what word would litigious, I guess. Like they're very thorough with their movies and they are perfectionists. So they tend to throw out things and change things. And that was one of the rumors of why they got fired from Solo. If anybody remembers that, it's been quite some time now. But they were fired from the Han Solo movie. And yeah, that movie sucked. I know it was directed by, well, in part it was directed by Ron Howard, but it was not a good movie in my opinion. Very boring. So I still wish we kind of got to see their movie because it would have been more comedy focused, and I think that plays to their strengths. But with the Spider Verse stuff, they clearly love the character of Miles and the Spider Man universe, so they're doing a good job. So I don't. I mean, the thing is, the next movie, because I saw on the box office, this rumor was going around, and people were saying, "Hey, we shouldn't post rumors anymore." But people were saying that, this movie does have a chance at making $1 billion, which, believe it or not, is possible for this movie. Not saying it will happen or it's definitive guaranteed, but the last movie did make close to 700 million. If not, it did make 700 million.
See, the
And it
trend is
ended on a
there.
cliffhanger.
Len, how much did the first one make?
300 and it jumped up.
Okay,
It
then
basically doubled.
there's a good chance you're right.
There
There's a good
there's a good
yes,
chance that Beyond the Spider-Verse could make
yeah,
um or is it Beyond the Spider-Verse? Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, it has a high chance of making $1 billion because it did leave on a cliffhanger. And in my opinion, that was the worst part of the movie, I would say, because hold on, man, give me a second. Sorry. I booted up Astrobot, but
Like last
um
time.
yeah, but as I was gonna say was I feel like because it ended on a cliffhanger, which I personally didn't like because it almost felt like you were watching a very long movie that was cut in half.
Yeah,
And which is crazy to me because apparently, yeah, they didn't finish the story. The story wasn't finished, but it is pretty mind blowing because you're like, oh shit, okay, well, now that we are seeing this alternate universe, Miles, what can you really do with this stuff, right? There's a lot of potential there. And as I was saying, one of the things that has been rumored and even in Across the Spider Verse was tested was, will Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy appear in animation form in Secret Wars? That is one of my biggest theories because, again, that movie did reference the MCU quite a lot. And on top of that, too, we heard
everything Spider-Man. Everything
a
Spider-Man.
rumor that they're trying to test the animated characters, kind of like what they did with Looney Tunes or not so much Sonic, but with Looney Tunes, where they have
Yeah,
animated characters interacting with uh, live action characters. If people don't remember, there's a Looney Tunes movie with Brendan Shave. I can't even say his last name. Oh my god,
Frasier.
Fraser. Yeah, was it
Yeah,
called
yeah, yeah.
Back in Action? Where it's
Something
like
like
the
that. Looney
2D
Tunes in action or
animation.
something like that.
Yeah, or you could say like Roger Rabbit, right? Roger
Yeah,
Rabbit, right?
Roger Rabbit's probably the
What's
best
it?
one.
Yeah, or Chip and Dale Rescue, the new movie. So the thing is, you do see Miles interact with two live action characters. One of them is an MCU character. So I really do wonder if they will do this for Secret Wars
They
because
they
they
even go
also
to
have
the
concept art. Hold on,
they
there's one
even
more thing,
they even
one more piece
interact
of evidence.
they even interact with the Venom verse.
Yeah, they interact with the lady from the
The
convenience store.
store. Your convenience
But
store.
there's one evidence of why I say this, right? Why would I say that there's animated characters in that MCU, right? That hasn't been established. Well, if you know, Disney is making a Avengers ride where they fight Thanos, and one of the
Yeah.
concept arts actually had the Spider-Man from the animated show that's going to air in November. And so it was all the MCU characters including that version of Spider-Man who was animated fighting Thanos, which I thought was weird, right? Because it's like, oh, you have all the MCU characters, but then you have this one live or you have this one animated character who is also interacting with them. So this is my long going theory. We'll see if it plays out. I think if Marvel and Sony is smart, they would do that. Even if it's like a brief cameo or like a small interaction, they should definitely bring. I feel like Secret Wars needs to be the ultimate Marvel crossover. Get every single person you
Yes.
can in that movie, whether it's in a small role, whether it's in a background, whatever it is. But it can't just be the MCU. It has to be like I would say if Spider Man, and we'll get into Spider Man 4, but if Spider Man 4 doesn't have Tom Hardy Venom in it, then that's where he should appear, right? Other characters, they should just appear there, right?
You
No
know
matter
what?
if the movie is good or bad, they need to appear. That's it.
That's very telling because Venom 3, that movie comes out very, very soon. We might see what happens after that with Venom 3. Like
Yeah,
what's
I'll get
gonna
into
happen?
my theory. I have a big
Yeah.
theory. We'll see.
Um. But yeah.
Yeah, well, what was your thoughts about this Spider Verse stuff? Because you just came back in.
I like. Well, they don't. They this came from Jeff Snyder, right? Like he said, oh, they
Yeah,
might take a little. I don't. I don't. The thing is, the movie was supposed to come out this year, the second part.
yeah,
Remember? And then
yes.
they said, "Yeah, no, it's not coming out this year. They're gonna delay it a bit." I don't know what Jeff Snyder said because it was behind a paywall.
Yeah, I didn't read the article like last time, but pretty much the gist was he said that majority of what they worked on was scrapped, which I mean that is I mean that was pretty shocking because one there was like voice actors who came out and said that they did some work for the movie already, which I mean that doesn't mean a whole lot, right? That doesn't mean oh like they're like super far into production, right? Like they could really record voice lines whenever they want as long as they
Yeah,
have a script. And but we also know the script constantly changes. And as I was saying when you were gone, I when I saw this, I wasn't like shocked because I'm like, okay, well that kind of makes sense because they did say, we do know Lord and Miller are again people who are perfectionists and they're willing to, you know, change things on the fly, and that's why they got fired from Solo. So that wasn't a crazy theory in my opinion because I went or not a theory but a crazy rumor. I believed it. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, I could totally see that, and that does suck because that means the movie's not coming out for the next 2 years, which is insane, right? I
yeah.
guess we'll be waiting as long as
But Jeff Snyder's made it sound like it's gonna come out like in 2028, 2029. Like I don't think it'll be that long, man. I'm not, on a cliffhanger like that. Are people willing to wait that long for the conclusion of that? Because also remember, they were not planning the conclusion to the second part of the yeah. Because the last movie was supposed to be two parts. They were planning a fourth, and they're hoping for a fourth one, right? They were hoping for more than the second part. They were hoping for a fourth movie too. Lord and Miller. Correct me if I'm wrong, Blind. Were they hoping for a fourth one also? Blind, you there?
Okay, I'm back. My headset died, so I had to plug in my.
Oh, were you were you able to hear me?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, I think they were planning like the way the way the title of that article, Jeff Snyder's article, sounds makes it sound like the next part's gonna be like 2027, 2028, which is a
Right.
long way off. But I don't know if I'm like be interested in that because based on the cliffhanger of the last movie, it was supposed to be a two-part movie, right? It was supposed to be a
Right.
two-parter, right? And I know Chris Lord and Miller had expressed possibly doing a fourth film, like the next. If I'm correct, did they want to do like a fourth
I
film?
don't think they want to do a fourth one. I don't remember them saying that to be honest. Uh,
I
so we're gonna have to look for that because I
I
always
actually
thought I thought they said that the next movie is gonna be their last movie. That they have
mhm,
no interest in doing more movies.
I actually thought they did both. I actually thought they did both movies back to back. before.
Yeah, I thought that's why. I mean, I
Mm.
thought that's why it took them almost five. Well, it took them 5 years to make the second one because
Oh
I
yeah,
thought we were going to get both of them simultaneously. But it's like now it
yeah.
seems like if that's the case, it seems like it's going to be another 5 years until we get the next one.
Oh, I don't like for the X-Men.
Not for no for
Oh, I
across
thought I
the
heard. I don't. That's the
beyond the
thing
Spider
though.
Verse
3 movies in 10 years. Uh, I mean,
or close to 10 years at least. Or close to yeah because the rumor is it's going to come out in 2027,
yeah. Well, that's because the Spider-Man movie's coming out 2026. Let's be honest. The next one's coming out
right?
2026.
And there's no way it's coming out next year because it's like if that was the case we would have heard something, right?
Hmm. It's not coming out next year, and Sony's
Yeah.
not going to release it in the same year as Spider-Man 4. They're not going to do that. They're not.
Now here's the thing though, here's the thing. Yeah, the thinking would be, yeah, you don't release them in the same year, but what if they're connected?
Maybe, yeah,
Because
possibly.
here's the thing, this is what I don't understand about, because there's all these people going, I don't want the multiverse and blah blah blah. Spider-Man 4 is sandwiched in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. It is 100% going to involve the multiverse because that whatever happens in Doomsday, it means that it's going to end up on Battle World. And so what I don't understand about people is like they're all about, can we get a street level Spider-Man movie? You can get that afterward, okay? Because that is like the status quo Spider-Man. Doing a multiverse Spider-Man at this point, that like you're never going to do that again. People are already sick and tired of it, so you might as well.
People say it's going to happen. They're going to get a multiverse.
I think it is. I think 100% it's going to be multiverse, and everybody who thinks it's other isn't. I mean, if it is street level, it's still going to be multiverse related because how are they going to explain why those movies are in between each other unless
It's just
Spider-Man is the prequel?
it's just the villains, man. Who are we gonna get as a villain? Okay, is Spot gonna be in the Spider-Man 4 movie? Is Spot gonna be in it?
Well, there's two. Well, yeah, I would say Spot or Venom. Those
Oh,
are the characters I would say have a.
oh man, live action Spot. That'd be freaking hilarious.
Well, it would be Spot. This is what I think they should do, right? This would make them tons of money. Okay, Sony should just do. They should find a way to connect the MCU Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse movies because if they do that, that's a guaranteed money making business right there because
Oh,
they
I know.
just
Oh
because
yeah.
and that's something I don't hear anybody talking about. You know, there is that rumor like, oh, when is the live action Spider-Man going to cameo in the Spider-Verse movies? That was a discussion people had. So I think people should keep that in the back of their mind because that I feel like is a possibility, right? If they want to make a shit ton of money and everything is on the table, Marvel might as well just be like, okay, this is the best thing Sony has got, and there's a lot of momentum. And if we cross this over, could be, this could make more than 1 billion. You know what I mean? Like this
Hmm.
could be another No Way Home, and that's what I think. Like that's why what I don't understand about people going about the street level stuff is the street level stuff you could get Spider-Man 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and they're all
Oh,
street levels. You know what I mean? So
eight.
it,
I don't know if they're gonna do 8 movies. Oh man.
it's Spider-Man. They're going to do as many Spider-Man movies as they can.
Oh man, Tom Holland's gonna be Spider-Man for like
Maybe
his
not
whole
with
career.
maybe not with Tom Holland, but with whoever plays Miles and it'll just continue
Oh, to
on,
pass the
right?
torch. The thing
Yeah.
is, but the thing is, it feels like Tom Holland's Peter Parker is not at that stage yet, because
I
he still
feel
has
like
a
he
new,
is at that stage.
but he still has a new, but he still has that journey from teenager to adulthood now.
Well, yeah, by the
It's-
time we see him again,
eh,
he's going to be in his mid 20s. So that's
Yeah,
okay. Like
that's
he was
true.
I keep saying he was around the same age as the game and their relationship was, I mean, that
Definitely.
was
Hey,
new from
TTJ.
the game. The game introduced that idea and people liked it,
They even
so
made
why
it. They
not
even
do
made
it
his
for the
face.
movies?
They even made his face. They turned his face to look like Tom Holland's. Um,
Well, yeah, kind of. That I mean, it's a real actor too, but yeah, you
Yeah,
kind of just
but
like Tom
they
Holland,
made they but they made sure the actor they got was looked a little
right?
similar to Tom Holland, let's be honest.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, what that's another thing people want to see is would the game cross over with the movies because the games were referenced in the movies.
Oh, the thing
So,
is,
and it's all Sony too. So,
I think Miles would be a hit in the MCU because Miles is like a very popular. I think he'd be a hit, and I know. All right, so he's a hit in his
they have a
show.
lot of possibilities with Spider-Man. Like it's not like they really told all these great Spider-Man stories from the comics. Like there's a lot of characters he
This
hasn't interacted with.
spot. The thing is, in Spider-Man 4 now, right? We got the director Daniel Destin Cretton,
Yeah.
and apparently he's still directed it. They're still directing Shang-Chi 2. Um, Now I would assume Sony knew that because Sony and MCU were working on the Spider-Man 4 movies collab. So I
Well,
would
I
assume,
think isn't it creatively Marvel makes decisions and then business-wise Sony does like Sony has a
yeah,
say in the creative decisions, but
kill those
it's
Miles.
like they basically approve it, right? So Marvel would come up with an idea and then Sony has to approve it.
Yeah,
But
because Sony is the
Marvel, this
one.
was Marvel's decision too. This is not like just Sony.
But the thing is, um, the thing is, the question is because Marvel has not come out and said, "Oh no, he's staying on to direct Shang-Chi 2." That's still happening.
Yeah, if Shang-Chi 2 really does happen, I don't really know at this point.
Yeah,
I feel
I,
like if he is directing the movie, I feel like the MCU character who is going to appear is going to be Shang-Chi.
but,
Because Shang-Chi and Spider-Man do interact in the comics. They don't
that's true.
interact often, but they interact quite a bit because he is a street level character. So it makes sense. And to be honest, I know people want like, okay, full-fledged Daredevil, but I feel like they need to maybe build that up a little bit. And also, like I said, this
If
whole I'm not against this idea of not doing the multiverse because you only have one shot of doing this,
I'm,
and there's
s-
a lot of potential with it.
I'm, s-
They could go in two different directions that will make a shit ton of money.
if
So
people want Daredevil in a film in that movie, I think people are gonna be excited. But I think some people be like, "Oh, but it's not gonna be mature." Yeah, of course, it's Spider-Man. No Spider-Man movies
yeah,
can be mature. Like
I
it's
feel
gonna be.
like it would be, and this will never happen, but I think it would be more interesting if Spider-Man was in a Daredevil episode because I feel like Spider-Man and Daredevil, like, sure they
I
interact, but I feel like Spider-Man interacts a lot more with
if
Daredevil in his own comic
if
than outside of it.
there's one Marvel character that get the that in Marvel one Marvel character that most likely never get an R-rated film, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't say for sure though. I wouldn't say for
But
sure.
it's the most likely candidate, right? It's like the top of the list.
There's a rumor that we're getting the animated Venom rated R movie, so I wouldn't
I
necessarily say
mean,
that.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But if you
I
think about
would
it, he's
say
the most
whatever makes a shit ton of money, they'll do. I like I know you guys were saying the last time,
they
yeah, they wouldn't make a
the
Deadpool with Spider-Man, but that would make a
DC
ton of money. So why wouldn't
DC
they?
with DC they told a line with PG-13 in kind of rated R with Batman sometimes.
I
You
think
know,
but the thing is with Marvel, I really feel like because of Deadpool did open a door. I don't know what like how it will translate in the
Spider-Man's
future, but I really do think if they're smart and they want to keep Deadpool around, they would have him interact
oh, he's
with
coming
MCU
back.
characters. No, but I mean like he would it, I swear this would make I will keep saying this until the day I die. A Spider-Man and Deadpool movie would make probably more
More than
than
Wolverine, Deadpool.
Deadpool and Wolverine. So
100%. Oh
so I
yeah.
don't see and the thing is Sony I feel like wouldn't be totally against it.
And then you're gonna have the Deadpool daddies complain. It's gonna be rated R. You're gonna catch the Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter because people
It made
saw
1.3 billion.
because people saw Deadpool and Wolverine and Deadpool was at I keep saying this Deadpool was at Disneyland. That is like I
Uh,
like that's such a big deal. Deadpool was at
it's
Disneyland.
not like Deadpool has been in non-rated R stuff before. He has.
Yeah, but the dead to advertise the movie, they put him in the theme parks for kids. Like
Yeah.
again, like that's not something they have ever done. They've never done advertisement for a rated R movie at Disneyland. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it's like far like 30 years ago, but as I know right now, that's never been
Mhm.
done. And that's like a
Well,
major fucking
well,
step.
30 years ago they did not own Marvel, so no.
No, but I'm saying Disney did own Touchstone, which they did do rated R movies.
Oh, that's true. I mean, that's true. But I like Shang-Chi 1. I did like that. He's not a bad director. What else did he direct? I know he's doing some Wonder Man stuff.
Well, another character people are saying, obviously I'm not a fan of this, but they're saying Captain Marvel because
Why?
he directed a movie with Brie Larson in it.
Oh, is that
Yeah, I won. I
just
think it won a
mercy?
not, or it was nominated for an Oscar. It's like something 13. I can't remember what it
It
was.
was I think it was nominated. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It was that Jamie Foxx, Michael B. Jordan movie with yeah. But I don't see how Captain Marvel fits with.
I don't see it either, but I mean, people are just saying that because they have a connection. It's
Yeah,
like
I mean, you could do it. You could. It makes sense. But what else has he worked on? Um, yeah, he's doing Wonder Man. Okay,
yeah, he's doing Wonder Man.
Glass Castle. I think I've seen.
I mean,
Oh,
he
he
was
did. He
supposed
did.
to do the Avengers movies, but or at least Kang Dynasty, but that never happened,
He
obviously.
left that. Right.
Well,
He
he
left
didn't
that.
leave that. They basically boot him off the movie.
But yeah. Oh, he did two films with Brie Larson.
Yeah,
Glass Castle. Never. Oh, okay.
I feel like a more interesting character would be Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi again, like Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel has interacted with Spider-Man. I mean, she does like Spider-Man, but in the MCU we never really got that.
Hey,
So you might
Pierre,
as
you have
well
something
just
for
have
me?
you might as well have the new character Shang-Chi interact with Spider-Man because it's not like he's interacted with a ton of MCU characters.
Not yet. He's only interact.
No.
Well, he did interact with
No,
Hulk and Captain
and
Marvel
Captain Marvel, that's it. And Wong, but yeah.
and Wong. Yeah, that's the only three he has interacted with. Yeah, that's correct.
So I mean, I think it would kind of make sense, for them to team up. I mean, visually it makes sense. The actors I feel like could probably work together pretty nice.
And now Tom Holland and Zendaya, but they're
Yeah,
not
this whole
back.
Zendaya come back? I'm gonna just assume yes.
It's yeah. So they're not officially back, but they're in negotiations. Like what is this? A sports? It take some time. What are negotiations
Well,
about?
they're negotiating the pay, right?
Oh yeah.
The back
Uh,
end deals, because I mean, the last movie made a ton of money, right?
And
So
now, and now Marvel and Sony apparently with their actors and actresses, they do not do multi-picture deals now. They do like one
no,
movie. They changed their mission statement with signing actors and actresses to to pictures to multiple
right?
pictures. It's one after another. That's why you see a lot of them. That's why you see a lot of them now are questioning Marvel about the future. A lot of them.
Who? Wait, say that again.
You see, that's why you see a lot of actors and actresses now when they've worked with Marvel are questioning the future of their characters because of that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, I see.
Like Don Cheadle basically says, "Yeah, I don't like." He didn't
Well,
say
Don
like,
Cheadle like said he doesn't even know
"Yeah."
about Armor Wars, which I think is kind of concerning.
He said Armor Wars is supposed to be his last movie on his deal, too. Like the deal he
Oh,
signed, whenever he signed the deal, it's supposed to be his last Marvel picture at the current deal that he signed. Yeah, he doesn't even like.
that's weird.
Yeah, hey Tony, you want to come on?
Oh, what's up, Tony?
Yeah, so
That's
they're not
weird.
really in the loop as they once were. I mean, I guess I don't know if it's
Well, there is that rumor that Marvel is gonna decide what they're gonna do with Blade and Armored Wars, so
Yeah.
we'll see about that.
Yeah, that's that rumor. Yeah, I
Because
heard
there's
about.
some, because again, I just feel like some of these movies that are going to take place around these Avengers movies, like what could they really be like? Because if all these other characters are in the Avengers movies, like how are they going to have time to shoot them? That's the part I don't understand.
They have to shoot
It
next
wasn't,
year, man.
yeah,
For
well, yeah, like if there's a
Spider-Man
Doctor
is.
Strange 3, well, not Spider Man. I'm talking about the MCU
Oh,
Marvel characters that they own, right? Because Spider Man, Sony announces that, so they're gonna
yeah.
have to announce the name and all that stuff and do a press release. What we normally get.
Camera
A
clicking.
clicking? No, it's not a camera clicking. It
It's
is
he's
a
playing
uh, it,
Astrobot
yeah, it's a PS5 controller.
sideways. Yeah, yeah. See, like I'm. I guess Peter's gonna. I guess Ada's character is gonna remember who Peter Parker is.
Well, if it's a multiverse story, I guess it doesn't really
Maybe it's
matter.
a different. Maybe it's a different. Uh, MJ. You know, Black Cat. Yeah, everybody wants Sydney Swedish Black Cat. Like,
Yeah.
oh, oh, why? Why? Because she has gigantic melons.
I mean, yeah, she's kind of. I mean, it kind of. I guess it's more like, oh yeah, she's kind of like the
She's,
opposite of Zendaya. I mean, they did work together in Euphoria, right? So,
but also she did. She was like the only one, even though she got duped. She was like really the only one that's just kind of like not shitting on Madame Reb. Like took it really. I mean,
no,
she did kind of do it a little bit,
no, she did. She did shit on it.
but not as much as Dakota Johnson.
No,
Dakota Johnson,
everybody in the movie, everybody from the movie shot on the movie.
yeah. Dakota
Um,
Johnson was like the worst. Oh
well,
my
she
gosh.
was the one that just looked confused. Everybody else was kind of like aware that the movie was bad. I don't know what she was. She was
She,
saying some weird shit.
I mean, I mean, she wants to be Black Cat. Go ahead, be Felicia Hardy. Uh,
I mean, it would be pretty nice if they, because this is the thing, right? I really think this is Secret Wars, right? When did Spider Man get the black suit in Secret Wars? So I feel like the movie, like the thing is, like people are always like, oh, I'll keep going back to this. Oh, I'm sick of the multiverse story. Yeah, you're sick of the multiverse story until they do something you want to see. So these people,
yeah.
I never listen to these people, and I think they'll change their tune on a damn dime. Okay, so if it's
Did
Venom related, people will shut the hell up.
I guarantee you, blinded, if they were not able to get the Fox rights to X Men, Fantastic Four, Deadpool,
Right.
the 4, 5 phase 4, 5, and 6, it would not be the multiverse saga. It'd be something else.
If they had it much sooner, potentially, maybe,
If they
but
never had it, they wouldn't do. It wouldn't be a multiverse saga. If they didn't get those
I
rights,
don't know. I don't think so. I
it'd
don't
be,
really
but
think so.
it'd be lackluster, right?
No, I think once they got the X-Men rights, I feel like they kind of knew they couldn't do it right away because it would take some time.
But if
And this
yeah, but
was
I
like
think
this short, like a
this
shortcut.
they say they don't have the Fox rights right now. Those they probably wouldn't do a multiverse saga.
If they didn't,
Yeah,
yeah, maybe yes. Yeah, I could agree with that.
because they have to find a way to introduce those characters in and I'm not talking about the MCU specifically. I'm talking about the universe the MCU takes place in, like the six one
Hmm.
six. You got to find a way to how they eventually go and join that universe, right? Because it's gonna look really weird. All of a sudden, the Fantastic Four was there in the 616 forever, for a long time. Oh, the X Men were always there in the 616 universe the whole time.
Right, yeah, that
Yeah, like
that never checked out, yeah.
in the comics, you can get away with that easily, but on film, on TV, not so much. The smart fans like us, you can't fool us. You can't fool us. The casual fans you may be able to fool, but us you can't.
Hmm.
Right? Um. Yeah. So like as a diet, like who do you think? I mean, if you're doing battle world, but let's say some villains, like who would you like to see? I mean,
I think Venom.
Venom.
Really, that's
You want to turn him to a bad guy?
yeah. I think the thing is, this is what I don't understand. Right?
Just
They
so
have Tom Hardy as Venom.
yep.
he has his own movies. He's already established the movies. Yeah, they're not so good, but you have Tom Hardy as Venom. You could do a lot with that. And on top of that, too, people will show up to see Spider-Man fight Venom.
Oh yeah, 'cause people want that,
People want it
and
desperately,
and
badly.
they pissed us off when they with the No Way Home man credit scene, man. That I mean, the
Yeah.
movie is so good, but that scene, oh,
Listen, if it's not Venom, I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be good, but like I feel like just
Beetle.
do fucking Venom.
Uh the thing is, they use so many in No Way Home, and they're from different universes. Like those are some of the top villains Spider-Man has. Use five of his top villains.
Yeah.
Like, it's from No Way Home. Like,
Which I mean that but that was the selling point of the movie.
yeah, it was. It's just that, but it kind of leaves. But he has a great role gallery. It just kind of leaves like some of a not a big hole, but it kind of leaves a at least a medium sized hole in his role gallery because he cannot do Morbius. He cannot do Shocker. Shocker's just basically a
No.
side character. Vulture somehow is a different universe. Um,
I
we
mean the
know
only a character I would say if they do a Spider-Man 5 they should save is Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative. I mean, they still have Scorpion. They still have
Yeah,
Scorpion.
they
We
have
haven't seen
Scorpion too. But those are like those aren't characters if they want momentum, if they want this movie to make as much as No Way Home, if they want this to be the big movie to, from Doomsday, we go to Spider-Man 4,
Yeah,
I think it should be Venom. Venom, I mean, they already think about it like this. The MCU and the Venom movies established that Venom is somehow connected with the multiverse.
yeah.
I don't know what they could do exactly, but they have a lot of stuff in the comics where characters become venomized, right? There's like venomized Wolverine, all different
Scorpion
types of
becomes a
characters.
Venom. Is it Scorpion
Yeah,
becomes Venom?
Scorpion also comes becomes a Venom.
Um,
I mean, so I feel like there's something there that they could do with Venom, and then maybe potentially he could get the black suit at the ending, or maybe in the movie he has the black suit. There's a lot of stuff they could do with Spider-Man and Venom that hasn't really been done, right?
the
Like
thing is,
Spider-Man and Venom have only interacted in Spider-Man 3. The
if this,
characters are existing right now. They're more popular than ever before.
yeah, yeah. I mean, now obviously this can't happen, but because nobody knows who Peter Parker is, and if this wasn't like a potential multiverse story, nobody knows who Peter Parker. Also, nobody knows who Peter Parker is. I mean, we could have got Jonah Jameson, kind of like a villain role, and he could kind of get Scorpion out of prison or Matt Gargan out of prison. He could have done like something like that to get and make sure to stop Spider-Man. He knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and he gets somehow Matt Gargan out of prison and gives him the Scorpion costume. And like in uh, the show, in the animated show, he gets a costume, but all of a sudden it becomes like his skin, right? He becomes like actual,
Mhm.
kind of like an actual Scorpion. Stuff like that happens. They get if obviously I don't think that's the direction to go because there's obviously reasons for that. But that would
Right.
have been a good, decent story in between. Um, Venom is a really good choice. of doing multiverse. If people want Daredevil and Kingpin involved in the Spider-Man 4, maybe Hobgoblin. I don't know.
Possibly. But I don't even know about that. I feel like if you were to do Hobgoblin, you'd have to set that up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I like Hobgoblin. I
Because the thing is, if you just do it like a one and done, it would just be like, well, why didn't you just do Green Goblin?
yeah,
Right? Because Hobgoblin is very similar to Green Goblin. I mean, Norman Osborn was going to be Hobgoblin. They were going to say it was another personality of his, but they scrapped it. So, yeah.
the thing is, yeah, Hobgoblin. The thing is, if they do Hobgoblin, you have to find a way where you got those the pumpkin bombs, the glider, because we know in at least I know in the animated show, he got it from Oscorp. right?
Mm,
In the animated show, he got those from Oscorp. Right? Green Goblin, Norman Osborn basically funded Hobgoblin in the animated show.
right.
Um, right? So they have to kind of Hobgoblin is a decent choice. I mean, you know what? If they kept Carnage alive and they could have done something better with Carnage, oh my god, they could have something
Yeah, they
Spider
could
Man.
have done something with Carnage. I mean,
Oh, here's
but
totally.
here's the thing, though. Here's the
Oh
thing.
Jesus, the Savior is alive.
Oh man, the savior, the frog savior's here.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Oh,
What's
we're
up?
just talking about Spider Man stuff.
I feel like I was just streaming with you, Aaron.
Yeah,
So long ago.
yeah. You're a new host of you're a new host of the show, of grifting.
Yeah,
Tuesday
Tuesday Night Grift.
Tuesday night.
Oh
Grift.
man. So they got a director for Spider-Man 4 or what's going on? I
Yeah,
didn't
they
see
got
it.
a director. The director did Shang-Chi. Daniel, no, Destin Daniel Cretton, I think is his name. Yeah, he did Shang-Chi, The Legend of Ten Rings, and he's doing Spider-Man 4. Zendaya and Tom Holland are currently negotiating to come back. The writers for the first 3 Spider-Man No Way Home movies is coming back. And we're just talking about what possibilities they can do, like what they should do. With,
Fires
and
and Daya.
we're also
That's
talking.
the first thing they should do.
What
Bruh.
happened? What?
Fires and Daya. She's terrible,
Is it-
ugly, weird looking. Get a
Yeah.
hot chick.
Zendaya, every role I see her, she always has the same face. Like
Yeah, she kind of does.
it's like does she do any other stuff?
And I mean, they're trying, but it really doesn't seem like it.
Here's what you do. Hire Freya Allen to play the Black Cat.
Oh,
She's
from
hot.
Witcher.
She's sexy.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
old
Fred
enough.
Allen.
From Witcher in Planet of the Apes.
Oh, okay.
She plays Siri. She is 23 years old now, so she is.
Yeah, so you hire her. She's just about the right age for me to date her. You hire her.
Bro.
Bro, what?
I ain't saying nothing.
Why is everybody always brawling me shit? So you hire her, and then boom, everyone will be like, hell yeah, she's sexy. Get rid of Zendaya because she ain't nothing. That's
Yeah,
how fix
I
the
don't
movie.
think they should bring back Zendaya, but they are because they think it's gonna make money, right? But she's not the selling point of the movie.
No,
Yeah, that's why you need a hot, sexy woman like me. Damn it, that's her right now.
that's
Bruh.
what everybody wants. Sydney Sweeney's Black Cat.
Yeah, that one I don't mind. That one I think makes more sense.
But
She's a
Sydney
terrible
Sweeney-
actress. Freya Allen, way better, or Millie Alcock, either one.
Well, she's
Yeah, she's
Supergirl.
busy.
And I don't think she's gonna move on to. I think she's pretty much stuck. If once she got the role of Supergirl, there's a good chance she's like doing DC for a while.
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney has so many movies coming out in the future. She's getting cast in everything. Oh no, she has one more. She has 2 more movies, Eden and Eagle Valley. But yeah, we did. Black Cat's interesting. You kind of need like another villain. She's the
Well, yeah,
Catwoman
you would
role.
need a I mean,
Like-
some of these characters, I feel like they just, unless it's like, I don't know how you could fit some of these characters into Battle World, to be honest, because that's really the premise they're trying to go for.
Yeah,
It's like, how does if you introduce Black Cat in this movie, is she gonna appear? I mean, obviously she would appear in the next movie, but like, what role would she have in in this multiverse story? That's the thing. I'm not really sure about.
Who, Black Cat?
yeah.
Getting some of that Spider-Man dick.
Do you remember they were gonna do a Black Cat movie?
Yeah, they
Sony?
were with Silver Sable. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was like what Black and Silver it was called or something.
yeah, Black and
Yeah,
Silver.
some
Was that the same universe as Andrew Garfield, right? That universe?
No,
no,
No, it wasn't.
it was its
it was gonna
own
be a separate
universe.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my!
and then
God.
that eventually got canceled or whatever, and then they just made Madam Web. Yeah,
Madam Trash. Oh, Madam Web is horrible. Oh my god.
It's better they didn't make that fucking Silver Sable Black Cat movie. It sounded dumb as hell.
Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be in the same universe as Andrew Garfield's movie. Because I
No.
know they were doing the Sinister Six movie.
Well, Black Cat is in Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I mean, she's just not in costume.
Yeah. She's in. She's part of the Oscorp board. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Felicity Jones, right, from
Yeah.
Solo. Yeah. She's just
No, from Rogue One.
Rogue One. Oh, one movie. Yeah. She was Felicia at. She was part of the board of Oscorp.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that. And they had Goblin and like it wasn't even Green Goblin. It was just Goblin Junior. People call him Goblin
Yeah,
Junior.
Goblin Jr.
There has to be a Green Goblin to call that kid Goblin Junior.
Yeah, because Norman was going to be Green Goblin. They set that up. He wasn't dead.
No.
They like removed his head and shit. The Amazing Spider-Man, like a lot of the ideas were dumb as hell, man. But
It was a good movie though. What do you do, Aaron? Are you like doing
no,
money or
this is
something?
me.
Oh.
That's
It's
him.
me.
He's
Playing
playing.
I actually like all I hear is
Astrobot.
That's him. That's blinded. He's playing Astro.
My mic is like actually pretty close to the.
Oh, it sounded
controller.
like money, like when you put it through the machine, like to count the money.
Yeah.
He's drug dealing. He's moving units. He doesn't want
Hey,
to.
fuck. Tony. Very soon,
Astrobot is code for something else.
Astrobot's gonna be in that. It's gonna be added to that list he showed earlier today.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not.
It's not-
Oh, the
no.
woke. Oh, the woke
Yeah.
list. Oh shit, that's funny as hell.
That's the Mario killer. It's gonna be a
At this
Okay.
rate, it is a Mario killer.
dude. It's the highest rated single player game of the year so far.
Yeah, it is. I like it. It's a great game.
I knew it
I'm
was
going
gonna
for
be.
the I'm going for the platinum.
So when are you coming back to the channel, Blinded? Now that you're
Are you gonna accept me back? That's
Why
what
wouldn't
I
we?
want to know. You would? You got to tell me all this stuff about this veto stuff. I'm curious.
Oh,
I'm very curious. What?
oh, it's
What
all
was
over
going
now.
on?
It's over now.
Oh, it's over? Like, what do you mean it's over?
He apologized
up?
on Twitter. and-
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
like we're not all
I'm
friends
not a-
again. It's just more like we're not gonna kill each other anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
But like, did he apologize to Riley?
He has made outreaches.
Okay. I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know.
he's on
those-
Threads.
Yeah, on Threads, I get this PS5 shit is exposing a lot of people. People bombarded me with shit on Threads. Oh my god.
I have no
Oh.
idea what Threads is.
Threads is the bootleg Twitter. You know,
The
the app that
bootleg.
says everybody's dead.
Why don't you just get Twitter then?
Because I can't stand Twitter.
Yeah, you know.
just
And on
use Twitter the
Threads,
way I
the-
use it. Just don't go on the
Nah.
fucking home.
Yeah,
Nah,
don't
I
go on
quit.
home like I do. Like
The thing is with Threads, it's not that bad, but I mean, plus I get more interactions, which is
you get a lot of
better.
interactions with Threads. You do.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk to people. I don't go to Twitter for interactions. I go to Twitter to promote my material. And
That's fair, but sometimes I do want to interact with people. So even if it's just dumb shit people are saying,
why would you want to do that? I don't want to interact with anyone.
oh, because I'm, I don't know, you meet people.
People are
and stuff.
terrible.
Yeah, people are.
On
Yeah,
Twitter,
yeah,
it's
Thread-
just a cesspool too. Like it's all fucking porn and just like bots.
No,
That's
and
why I
shit,
love it,
like-
dude. You say that. You say that. And my co-host is literally an OnlyFans model who has
Bruh.
porn all over her.
Yeah, I do know. I did see her. I didn't know that though.
You didn't know that?
But yeah, it's all just like porn and
You didn't. You
shit.
didn't know what when she was like dancing around in the bikini and doing whatever I told her to. You did. It didn't dawn on you.
It really did not dawn on me. That's how stupid I am. But yeah,
yeah, you can't do that kind of stuff on Threads because Threads is Facebook.
no, Threads does have the fucking porn bots, but they handle it a little bit better. But
Really?
yeah, the Twitter, I can't. I've been like, how many months has it been? It's almost been 6 months.
Yeah.
So I.
So how's the show
remember-
going with what's his name? RJ?
Unfortunately, it's on hiatus. So
How's it
It
on
is what it
hiatus? You
is.
guys barely.
I know, Bear. It's just they have their own stuff going on and stuff. I don't mind doing it. I really want to do a stream talking about games and ranting about shit.
So do it,
But
Tony.
That's what we
yeah,
do
I might
on
as well. Might
Saturdays.
as well. Might as well.
You
But
should have never
Saturday
left.
sometimes I'm busy. That's the thing.
Well, you don't have to be here every Saturday.
Okay.
Look, Blinded, I love you. You're my guy. But I'm glad you left because your leaving has facilitated the situation in which we have a hot 25-year-old OnlyFans model as part of the team now.
Is that why Wizard left?
That's
Does
totally
he scare
fair.
Wizard away?
No,
Yeah,
that's
what
a whole
happened to
thing.
Wizard?
I can't. That's
Oh, okay.
Some days Twitter's gonna shut down and we must celebrate.
Yeah,
No, that'll be terrible.
I just can't stand the culture on Twitter and just like
You guys say that. You guys say that all the time. Twitter is what you make it. I never have any issues because, again, I don't follow anybody that I don't want to see, and I don't go to the home screen. I just if I go
well, yeah, you don't
Blinded,
go
I
to the
want to
home
see what
screens,
Blinded's
that's
saying.
fair.
Right? Boom. What's Blinded saying? Go to Blinded's. What's Aaron saying? I go to Aaron's. That's it. I don't go. Oh, what's recommended for me or what's going on?
But I had a
scroll through my
problem
feed.
though. I did have a problem though. To be fair, you don't have this problem, but I know other people do. It's just a very addictive app.
Twitter,
Like
yeah.
it's just way too addictive. Like you get when you are on the homepage, you get bombarded with the most like crazy, outlandish bullshit. Where you're like, oh my god, what the fuck is this dumbass saying now? And so it was just like such a fucking. I would just pull it up everywhere I go. What's on
You're
Twitter?
not
What's on
leaving,
Twitter,
Red, you're not leaving.
bruh?
Not me. I hate Twitter.
Nah, so I'm gonna stay.
I'll be
away
in
from
Discord
Twitter.
though, like a motherfucker.
We only,
I do got Discord though.
I do have Discord, but I only really chat with Blinded on there. I don't chat with
Also,
you.
Yeah, I
I got
chat
all the
with Aaron,
fucking
too. And Aaron or RJ and Meta, but yeah.
Yeah.
on Twitter they have all the DM groups, so that's usually where I'm at anyway. Just
The
in
problem with
DM
Threads,
Yeah.
there's no the problem with Threads. There's no DM groups yet. Like you can't DM anybody.
No, yeah.
It's been like a year.
I
Why is
don't.
why is Red glad Wizard left? It's just lame.
I think it's joking.
I hate Tony more than I hate Twitter.
Bruh.
This is Red's sense of humor, right?
I don't know. All I know is I am awesome. I am Frog Jesus.
Frog Jesus.
Frog Jesus.
We got that comic book going. You gonna buy that?
Yeah,
Blinded?
how's that? Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. How's it going so far?
It's going pretty good. We gotta wait for Finbar. He's been doing some army stuff. So
Right, yeah.
slow down a little.
Yeah. Finbar is trying to get to. He's trying to go to the next ranked. He's trying to rank up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
From James Bond to Desk Guy to Q.
This guy.
Oh man, he's gonna finally kill someone.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that.
No, you don't hate Tony. You love.
I'm just saying, he's been in some crazy places where crazy things have
Yeah.
happened in the same amount of time. It's a really
And
weird coincidence.
And he still has a great sense of humor. Yeah, I've seen war. Is that like one of those old people, like those movies where
Right.
people say they've seen war and now they talk like, I've seen things that make your skin crawl, things that you don't want to see. Finbar's not like that. Finbar's like the opposite. Tony is the Iron Frog. Since you're here, Tony, and since you did talk video games, wait and Blinded, PS5 Pro, man, $950 Canadian? Hell no.
Well, it's more like 1,000 and something if you want the disc drive, but yeah.
Yeah, 1,000 disc drive. Yeah.
What is it under US?
US, it's
700?
700 with no
Damn.
disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Let me.
I thought it was going to be 600 or 650 USD because I was like, okay, if it's like 800 here, I wouldn't mind like trading in my PlayStation and then getting some money off of it and then just pay the rest. But I ain't doing that now. $1,000. I don't even think I could get half of that for my PlayStation
No,
5.
no.
So I don't know about that.
But is it even necessary? All it's got is
It's not even necessary too. That's a good point.
AI driven upscaling,
It's
advanced
not
ray
necessary for
tracing,
those
and
prices.
upgraded GPU,
Yeah, upgraded GPU. So they're
faster
trying to
memory.
aim for better fidelity or better performance on fidelity mode. Jesus. But the thing is, there's no real games to show the hardware off. It's like you're showing games that are like 4 years old, 3 years old. It's like,
Yeah, nothing's
Yeah.
pushed.
Nothing's
like I
pushing the
don't.
boundaries.
Nothing is pushing the boundaries. So it just was like
What's going to happen to the older
really
games though? The
toning it
ones
down.
that have the option.
So they're also, this is another thing they didn't talk about, but I think they're doing their own I guess for those that don't know or don't own an Xbox, on Xbox they have a mode called FPS boost, which is almost like an artificial upscaler, or it like
Yeah.
copies frames, so then you get a higher frame rate. And they did this for certain games, right? Like that were backwards compatible. But I don't know if that's the same with PlayStation, if they're going to do that. But
Well,
the
they
thing is,
said it's got an AI upscaler, but what I'm
yeah,
saying
they
is
did.
some of the older games have like the performance mode
Yeah,
and the gameplay mode. Like, so if you get the PS5 Pro and you're playing those games, if you put it on the visual better mode, right?
right.
Uh, is it still gonna like chug on the gameplay, or
No,
because it's more
well,
powerful?
we don't know on
Or
which
should you
game
set it for the gameplay and then like it'll automatically upscale? You
they.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. They did say for certain games, like if you do play on graphics mode, it will be 60 FPS.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, there's some games, like I was telling my friend, right? Like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you put that on performance mode on PlayStation 5, it's like 720p, 60, and they're
Mhm.
upscaling it. So it's pretty bad. And so I'm like, oh, so on the performance mode, what is it? Just going to be like 1080p upscaled 60? Because I don't think that's running at 4K 60. There's
I
no
have
way
no
in
idea.
hell that game is going to do that. But I don't know. That listen, there's people who are going to buy this. I don't
Oh
doubt people
yeah.
are going to buy this. But
I'm there day one.
man,
I mean, with all that money you're making from super chats and
I
the
guess.
haters fund and all that, Tony, you probably have enough money
I
to
mean,
buy.
I would rather buy, the Switch 2 that is also
And he's
rumored to be
and Tony
announced
says
this
he's
month.
planning to
Well,
buy it for Planning to buy one for Finbar.
Oh yeah, Finbar doesn't have a
T-
PlayStation.
TJ. Even he said Potion, even though Potion hates Sony.
Yeah,
well, Potion doesn't get one. I said just me, Finbar.
You should
the
get
hell.
one for Potion though. Just get one for Potion, just for the hell of it.
He'd probably just keep it in his closet. That's what he does with his PlayStation.
Yeah.
So his current
I don't
PlayStation, I
know.
should say.
I would, if I was Xbox, I would add a extra. I'd be like super upgraded graphics mode, and you push a button. It doesn't do anything. It just tells you that it does. So it's like a
Right.
placebo effect, right?
So,
Like blast processing. Like, oh yeah, don't worry, we have super ultra graphics mode. You push this button, and it just gaslight the shit out of everybody. Be like, don't you see how great it is? Like everybody's like telling you how good it is. So then you just think it's better because you
placebo
push a
effect.
button. Yeah.
That'd be funny as hell.
Marvel Rivals is going to be a good game. I'm ready for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do
Uh,
want to try that out. Even though I'm not into like free to play games, but
My co-host is trying to make me play Fortnite. So
With not TJ.
my condolences.
yeah, she's
All
like,
right.
we gotta play Fortnite. We gotta have a Fortnite night, and we're all like, yeah.
You should.
Fortnite.
I almost
We're getting
was gonna
bullied. We're
play
getting
it.
bullied, Aaron, by an 83-pound woman. How is this possible?
I
What?
almost played it because of the Marvel skins. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
played-
why
I
we
played-
watched the trailer and we're like, oh, this is dope looking. She's like, yeah, we
Yeah.
should all play it. I love playing Fortnite. And Finbar's like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing, Finbar? You're killing me.
That was very tempting. Anytime I see something Marvel that looks cool, I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I know. Same. I'm like, why does it have to be Fortnite? Why can't Marvel do something themselves, man? Not Fortnite. Do something else.
Well, there is Marvel Rivals, to be fair.
Oh, I mean, like, we are getting
Fortnite
Marvel.
is
We
treating
are
again.
getting
What
the
does that
games.
mean?
Future Marvel games. What?
It says Streamlabs is treating again. What does that mean?
Oh,
Fuck Streamlabs.
it's a game I play with the Streamlabs bot. Because Streamlabs says you got to be careful. You can't write long sentences. You can't
Yeah.
swear. No caps. And I'm like,
So no lying, no cap, for real, for real.
yeah.
On God.
Yeah, no capping with this bot, or he'll.
It's-
Well, we
it's-
took away the mod status, so it couldn't.
Yeah, we took away the monster, so I can't do anything. It's my
Yeah.
mortal enemy.
Yeah, I did that the first time. I have the Stream Elements bot.
Right.
I
Yeah.
forgot to. I didn't set the permissions right. It was just like banning everybody. Like, stop! What are you doing? Stupid bot.
Yeah, it's telling everybody like, look at it. It's telling everybody. It's like, no, you
Marvel
will not.
Avengers was not an L. That was a great game. I love the Marvel's Avenger game.
It was okay. Was it a great game? No. Was it a
great.
good
Had
game?
hundreds of hours in it.
Debatable.
It's great.
I do have hundreds of hours in that game too.
I do too.
That's how you know we're shills, right?
Yeah, we're Marvel shows.
Marvel Sims.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna end up playing Fortnite because of Marvel. That's why I want to play Marvel Rivals. It has nothing to do with the gameplay or anything. It's like, oh, this is
Yeah,
a Marvel
just
game. I gotta
Marvel
play it.
Like Fortnite is struggling to get people to play it.
Yeah, and then they got everybody who likes Marvel shows up. So, all right, fine.
next year when Superman comes out, Superman skins.
So did you win
Well,
the
there
bet
would
yet, or what?
No, I lost the bet.
He
No,
lost
Aaron.
both bets. Oh,
No,
what bet?
Aaron. Aaron, did you win your bet yet?
Which bet?
Which bet?
The one getting laid before blinded, not before blinded, before Red and Wizard.
Of course.
Oh man,
We had an incel off to see which one of them could get laid next.
bruh,
It's neck and neck right now. It's a 3-way tie.
that's crazy.
How's your bet going with I mean that's your
Finbar.
bet- Finbar. That's a year away, man. But like,
Yeah, we don't know. The movie's not out yet.
But there's concept art of them in a different suit that's officially released.
There's concept out of a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's gonna be in the movie.
Fair, but I mean they did put it out officially, so I feel like they are going to be in multiple costumes.
like Finbar Bay blinded looked bad on.
That I'll never bet again. That was insane bad luck.
The Deadpool one blinded. The Deadpool one.
You just saw what's his name, Jonathan Majors choking that chick. And you're like, no, stop choking her. I'm gonna lose my bet.
Yeah, the Doctor Doom one.
The Deadpool one, like, yeah, I knew I was gonna lose that, but
the Doctor Doom one.
But the Doctor Doom one that same weekend, that was just insane.
Yeah,
So,
the Doctor Doom's like,
and that was really a 2-year-old
And-
bet.
and that was on your stream, Tony. They made that bet on your stream.
I know.
Yeah. You know,
I was there.
And almost every single day, Finbar made a video with Mighty blinded
Yeah.
up.
He added me, roasted me. I mean, it is what it is. What could I do?
I told Finbar privately, you might have somebody on the inside at Marvel if you keep winning his bets. It's like insider trading at Marvel.
Insider trading. Oh man.
You know what it is? You know how we make fun of Kevin Feige having a sniper?
Right.
I think Finbar has a sniper set up at Kevin
Bruh.
Feige. Tell me what you know.
Nah, like I said, it's just bad luck.
Yeah, it's bad luck.
It is bad luck. The luck of the Irish. Rip.
You're not even Irish.
Just don't get the Irish curse, and you're all good.
I think I already have that.
Damn, rip you.
Also, I know this is not my stream. I didn't, but you gotta honor James Earl Jones. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Darth Vader, Mufasa.
I opened up the threads and I saw that and I was like, damn, I know he was old, right? I mean, it's gonna happen. But yeah. I do wonder though, are they gonna AI his voice for Star Wars? They ain't getting rid of fucking Darth Vader anytime soon.
No.
I just think, why does it care? Why does anybody give a fuck?
I mean, it's not gonna be noticeable, but
No, I'm talking about
you know
James
how-
Earl Jones dying. I don't. Not
He's
the
not gonna
death.
care. He's dead. How we just ask Gabriel?
No, I'm just saying that he's dead. Like, okay, that sucks for his family, but like, how does James Earl Jones dying affect me? Is what I'm saying.
Damn, that's cold.
It's not cold. It's the truth. Like, what? I wasn't like, oh my god, I love James. Like, I was watching James Earl Jones' life every day or something. Like,
No,
I
I
wasn't
mean,
looking forward to the next James Earl Jones
always
movie.
like
You know
literal.
what's even worse?
Just a guy.
You know what's
Just a
even
man.
worse? When you hear like when you go on Twitter, it's like, oh, this actor or this famous celebrity's birthday's today. I'm like, so it's my birthday.
You're not special, Aaron. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why should we care? Like,
Yeah. Wow, they're 1 year older than they were last year. Wow, it's her birthday. Congrats.
yeah, unless it's some hot chick turning 18, right?
oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Congratulations, you're a year
Well,
older.
I'm telling you, between 18 and 25, and then after that, you just get rid of them. Get a new one.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
That's what I told my
You never-
co-host. I was like, "Hey, you're 25. That means next year."
Yes, he got rid
Outta
of.
here.
That's the real wizard's gone.
Damn. He
Get
turned
outta here.
26.
Yeah. Not even turned 26, just the day before. You didn't even get that last day in.
He's fired.
Damn.
I told her, "Don't worry." I sent her off to OnlyFans. I like go make some content with some other models, and then bring them back. It's like fishing. It's like you send them out, and then you bring them back.
That's wild.
Oh, Disney is being sued.
It's not what, dude. Do you know how great it is? Blinded. It is fucking fantastic. Let me tell you. She has a lot of fans, and they are very. What's the word I'm looking for, Aaron?
Horny?
Flush with cash.
Flush.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Yeah. I mean,
And then she goes out, and then she brings them back to me.
Right. Oh man.
Fantastic.
Well, Josh Brolin is not going to be Hal Jordan.
Yeah. So it looks like it's according to Grace Randolph, it's gonna be Chris Pine. He was the second choice, so
Oh, did she have a crush on Chris Pine?
no, they had a runners up list, and he was on it. So
I guess that means Gal Gadot's not coming back as
no,
Wonder Woman.
I mean, do we need to say that? Like that's a given.
Yes, we do, because the Snyderverse got to continue. What are you talking about?
Snyderverse has to continue.
Those
There's an Elseworld. There's an Elseworld. There's still time. There's still chance.
We must get Justice League 2 and 3 out, guys. We must get it out to complete this.
What?
Justice League
Yeah, you
series.
got to complete the story. What is going on with those guys over there, Abdul and all them? I haven't heard nothing from
I
them
haven't
in a
paid
while.
attention to them.
They're kind of irrelevant. I think Scylla Abdul still does scoops, but I mean Mikey's passed away, so I mean
Yeah,
Keith
the
Austin is
last time I
basically-
heard, they said that Syl wasn't really getting scoops, and like
yeah.
his show was going.
Oh,
down
they
'cause
kind of
Mikey.
threw Syl out of the group too.
Yeah, that's the last time I died.
Yeah, didn't they say because he was like supporting James Gunn or something?
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
And they just like, if
And
you
then
support
they,
James Gunn,
called
we're
him a
kicking you
fraud.
out.
Didn't they say he was like poor or something? Like he showed up to like the weird guy's house.
Zod?
Weird guy.
Sky. No, supposedly
Oh
like
yeah, Skywalker. Yeah.
that he went by Skywalkers and like he had no money or something, like no shoes. They had like buy him clothes. Some weird. It was like
No
some weird
way.
story. Basically, like Mikey was like homeless. Not Mikey. Syl was like
Syl.
homeless, and they had to like clean him up or some shit.
Oh, that's
Really?
wild.
Yeah,
How
I remember
was
because
I didn't
was
hear
saying,
that. That's
because
crazy.
Saggy was watching it. It was like some street was like they're like, oh, we're gonna talk all of it into like I guess they had Syl had came out for some event or something, and he's like he was gonna stay at Skywalker's house, and he's like he didn't have no clothes or some shit. It's like some real weird story. And I was like, that don't sound right. Like the story just didn't sound right. Like it sounds too fucking wild.
I'd be scared if I scared Skywalker's house. I would lock the
I
door.
do. I mean, did hear. I think they doxed his wife. I could be wrong, but I thought there was like pictures of his wife going around. And I was like, ooh.
Did
that's
Doc
not good.
Sill's wife?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I mean, that was like something that I was a while ago, like a long time ago now, but I don't know how they doxed him, but
Well, they found his real names probably because when he went over to Skywalker's.
yeah, he probably got
most
really
likely,
close.
yeah.
He probably got really he got really close with them, especially Skywalker, and that's what happens.
I mean, those guys are on Twitter, so it's like I
Well,
have no.
Yeah, I know
clue
this
what
was a
they're
while
talking
back because that was like the last time I heard. What's his name ever put his book out yet?
about. Oh, Zodra.
He had quotes. He had quotes from like James Gunn
God.
and like Zack
Oh.
Snyder.
Yeah,
all
imaginary
bullshit.
quotes. But imaginary. This is the same guy who forced this
No,
girl.
he
to
said
watch.
first he goes, I got quotes from all of them, right? And everyone was calling him on it. He's like, well, I didn't say I got them from them like personally. Like I could have got them from like other interviews.
But
Oh man.
this is the same guy who forced his girlfriend to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, or the girl he brought home.
Yeah, I still think that's a fake ass story.
Who came up with that story? Came up with that story.
He's like, they were watching the Batman, and then he was like, "Let me show you a good Batman movie." Like as if this girl cares about Batman. It's like, shut the hell up, bro. Like,
She might have been like a fat chick.
I don't know about that. I think there was no chick. Okay, there was literally no.
I'm just saying, like, it's not impossible. Like, I know some women that like.
Yeah, he did say this.
Yeah, but this is Zod Rider, so I think it was all like schizo.
Imaginary?
Yeah, it was like a Fight Club moment, you know.
So Hardwire keeps saying James Gunn was a double agent from Marvel to sabotage DC.
No, he's saying Zod Rider was dressed as a woman, and he was like, "Hey, let me show you a good."
Yeah.
He's a double.
Yeah,
he's a double-
exactly.
James Gunn is a double agent from Marvel to DC. How can he be sabotaging DC if he's starting up DC?
Exactly, he's gonna sabotage it. That's why it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be woke.
It's gonna
Double,
be
yeah, double agent for Marvel. That's hilarious.
Well, if it fails, I mean, people will run with that story.
Oh, they're gonna have a field day.
yeah.
Look at wrestling. Everyone said that. What's the name was a double agent? Remember Vince Russo?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You gotta believe me, bro. Bro, you're gonna put a pole. We're gonna get a pole. We're gonna put Judy Bagwell on a pole, bro. It's gonna be fantastic.
Viagra on the pole, brother.
All the marks, bro. All the marks, bro. Don't worry. We're gonna reset the whole company, bro, and then everyone's gonna lose their titles, and then Hogan's gonna lay down in the middle of the ring, bro. It'll be great.
Oh, I remember this too. Remember Zack Snyder Turkey back in 2021.
You gotta look at the dark side of the turkey. The dark side means that is dark side coming back. Like, are you retarded?
Yeah, the dark side of that will. Oh man, that caused so many people to lose their fucking minds. That fucking turkey.
Oh my god! And the Snyder Cut think the Rebel Moon such a good movies.
Yeah, that's why I wonder, like, are they even still operating? Because it's like the movie failed. They didn't seem that interested in it. It was a shit movie. Like,
And then he hired a woke writer to do the comic book for it.
there's a comic book?
Yeah,
I didn't even know
Rebel
this.
Moon.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And
So they got a shitty game and a shitty comic.
He's having a mobile game come out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, that was probably because it was probably put in development all at the same time. They're like, yeah, we got Netflix because Netflix has the gaming thing. Remember,
dude?
Yeah.
The guy who went on Netflix, Dan Lin, he doesn't even like Snyder stuff. He's new.
no one likes that Snyder stuff.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't make any money.
Well, no, Rebel Moon didn't. Even the director's cut didn't make the movie better. I didn't
Because
watch it,
it's
but
That must have
retarded.
flopped. Yeah.
yeah.
Look, you can't take a Star Wars script and then turn it into its own thing. It just doesn't work.
It wasn't even a good Star Wars script, I bet. It was just like fucking
There's-
generic trash.
It made Spaceballs did better.
Spaceballs is a good movie though.
They're
Yeah,
making a
it's a good
sequel.
movie. Yeah, it's true.
They're making a sequel that's
With Josh Gad,
Yeah, I think that's gonna be terrible.
sexy. Oh yeah, that's
I still
also-
can't believe Mel Brooks is gonna be 100. He's still alive.
He's gonna be the 100-year-old man,
Yeah.
so he's gonna do that part of the skit now.
Mel Brooks is gonna be 100. Wow, how old?
Yeah.
Dude, Mel Brooks is not human.
Did you just say Mel Brooks is gonna be 100? How old is that? Is that what you just said, Aaron?
Did you see-
Yeah, I think so. Oh my
Someone
God,
rewind the tape.
I think I did. 98 years old. Okay, it's confirmed. Mel Brooks is not a human person. He's a robot, an android.
No, yeah.
It's good.
I don't
Damn.
know about all that. All I know is Aaron. Man, it was a good show today. It's a good show.
Yeah.
The Griff show was actually good. Yes, I was listening when I was at the gym. So
I'm a good
Griff
host.
show.
I could take poop, shine that baby up, turn it into diamonds.
wait, so you actually did see the Acolyte? We were all conned into watching the show.
Con, what do you mean con?
Conned, like I should have never watched it in the first place. I had no interest, but
He hated it.
I just watched it because it was Star Wars, and I was like, okay, I gotta watch this.
no, I haven't been watching Star Wars.
Also, it's kind of my job to watch this shit.
Right.
That's why my co-host is all mad because she's like, "What do you mean I gotta watch these movies?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna be talking about this shit, so now you're gonna have to watch it." Sorry, ma'am.
So you saw the whole thing then?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's why he did That's why he did it on his show.
Man, rip.
It's not terrible. It's not great.
It fell apart right at the ending. It was like I was
Yeah.
okay with it, and then Aaron can testify. I came on and was like,
Tony.
"What the fuck happened?"
Grace Randolph was loving the show until episode 7 and 8.
Yeah.
It felt rushed at the end, and
But that
definitely bait with the Darth Plagueis shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was dumb as hell.
Like now we're never gonna know what's gonna happen with Darth Plagueis.
I just think what Star Wars fans are fucking retarded. Okay.
Oh,
No, I agree.
No one can just watch something and go, okay, let me see where it's going. No, the lore says that in Earth year 317.
Yeah, it's always some
Like,
dumb.
just shut the fuck up. Who gives a fuck?
I keep saying this.
Anakin was the first one that. Well, maybe
Yeah,
now he's not. We didn't know.
You know what I
these
tell
people
them?
existed before, right? Like,
Create
fuck.
your own fan fiction then.
Well, it's not even fan. It's like nothing is canon until it is canon, right? So,
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
like Anakin being a fucking virgin birth was not a thing until it was a thing, right?
Right.
So
They didn't even
fuck.
really make a big deal about it too. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh, this has never happened before. So
They weren't even like,
Yeah.
oh my god, these are the super specials and everyone should bow down. It was just like, oh, there's a thing that we did. Like we're just witches and we did this thing and it's kind of cool. And
It's like
I don't even
Yeah,
think the other
that's-
witches knew. I think just the two main witches actually knew what the fuck was going on, right? Like,
yeah. Yeah, those were the things. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the whole like, oh yeah, they're twins, and I guess there's some convergence of the force or some shit, but I don't know. It was just the writing was just like really bad. Where you're like, what the fuck are you setting up here? Like, and then it leads. I just didn't like that the only decent character was like pretty much like killed off and shamed at the ending, where it's like, yeah, but like he didn't really do anything wrong. It was like, okay, he killed her, but like the way that she went in this smoke monster shit, and you're like, what the fuck is she doing? I would have attacked too. You know what I mean? So it was like a lot of that shit was just dumb. It
It was
was
supposed to
fucking
Keanu
dumb.
Reeves.
I just think
Yeah,
the whole
that
like
too.
I loved her. And you're like, dude, like, giving off
Yeah,
some
that's
really
another
creepy
thing too.
It was a little creepy. Like it's like a daughter to her instead of like a Padawan.
Yeah, but it was like he's like I loved it. Like he was like he had affection for her before
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
even really knew her. He was just like he spent like 10 minutes where he's like, yeah, you're my apprentice and I love you. Like what? Sir, could you take a seat here? I'm gonna need you. You came to this house with a fully extended lightsaber, sir. I need you to take a seat.
Only said I said, you know,
Yeah, have a seat. Sir.
I'll say Star Wars fans because there's a lot more of them.
Star Wars fans are just like like they can't really agree on things. Like there really isn't really a lot of good Star Wars stuff to begin with.
I think they're
No,
more
I
annoying.
think Snyder fans are worse.
Yeah,
No.
you know, I was gonna
Here's
change my
why.
mind.
Star Wars fans are just angry. Snyder
Are
fans
annoying
are
and
angry
angry, yeah.
and delusional, right?
Huh.
Yeah. I was
Any day
gonna-
now, we're gonna have a new fucking. It's coming back, guys. Don't worry. They're gonna get the game. Like fucking Gal Gadot could drop dead, and they're like, don't worry. They're gonna CGI her, and we're gonna have Wonder Woman still. It's gonna be the exact same cast. It's never gonna change.
Wild.
Yeah. I was gonna change my mind because I did say Star Wars, but then I started thinking about it for a couple of seconds. I'm like, you know what? Snyder fans are insane.
They
I
are,
don't know.
'cause
I
it'll be
feel like
like they'll be like, "Excuse me, Zack Snyder, have you ever heard of the platform called Twitter?" Zack will be like, "Yes, I've heard of Twitter." "Oh my god, fucking they're selling the Justice League to Twitter, guys! It's gonna be on Twitter. It's a Twitter exclusive." Like, dude, he just said he liked Twitter. He just said he heard of Twitter. Like, what the fuck? Zack Snyder got to deal with fucking Netflix. That means it's gonna be the Justice League. Like, no, that doesn't mean any of that. Like, why would you say that?
Yeah. Yeah, they think every single time Snyder says something or posts something, it's like, oh, he's gonna come back to do the Snyderverse. He's coming back to DC. He's coming back to Warner Brothers.
Oh my god, Zack Snyder just posted that he had a heart attack, guys. Do you know what this means? Superman's coming back. Definitely. He's making a new Superman movie. Like, no, I think he's just in the hospital. I think he's just dying. No, this is a metaphor. See, Zack Snyder's very, very clever when he does this. He's faking a heart attack so that way.
Oh my god, Zack Snyder died. He actually died.
Because what is the heart of the Justice League? Superman. Superman's the heart of the Justice League. So when he talks about his heart exploding in his chest, he's actually saying, like, no, I think he's dead. Like,
yeah, that is Snyder fans. You know what? Yeah, so thinking about it, blinded. Star Wars fans, there's obviously a lot more, but they're not insane like Snyder fans.
they're just insane in a different way.
Yeah,
Different
yeah.
kind of insane.
They're not like delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. I mean, well, the people who like to act like we're delusional, I'm sorry.
Maybe.
But, well, the ones that wrote that whole petition, I felt like.
No, those are
Yeah.
delusional. But
Like,
people
what the
can like the accolade. Like, again, I think normies just like, oh, it's a Star Wars thing, just put it on. They're not paying attention. Like, oh,
But
look,
they didn't
more
even
favorites.
watch it, though. That's why I got canceled.
Not in droves.
Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. I think with the way the theaters are going, things are not becoming the phenomenon like they used to be, right? Like, you don't have the, like, oh my god, it's like the Chinese theater is packed and look at all these fucking people, they're lined around the block. No, it's like, hey, look, they sold a bunch of tickets. That's not really exciting, right? Like, oh, they sold a
Right.
bunch of tickets.
But the thing is, with the show, it did start off strong, and then, like, the
But
third episode, pretty much, that's where everybody dropped off, and then the
you say that, but there's no fucking analytics.
there is. It's
Yeah.
from Nielsen rating. They had it up. We pulled up the numbers of, because they also said the finale had the worst of all of the Star Wars shows. I know it's pretty bad. It was like, oh wow, yeah, you can see why it got canceled. Like, pretty much no one tuned in for the finale.
We did because we had to do a show.
Yeah, but at that point, people had already checked out. Like, it did start off fine, and then it just didn't go anywhere.
It did fall off.
Yeah. It's Nielsen. The Nielsen charts have it. There's on Reddit too. Someone had a breakdown of it where you could see all the numbers, and they put it into a chart.
Mm-hmm. And that's
They must have just started because before the Nielsen wasn't doing streaming services.
Isn't Nielsen? There's Nielsen. Samba TV's the one that's not.
Yeah,
super
Samba
accurate.
was the one people were using before because
that's
Nielsen
the
wasn't doing.
the Snyder first.
Yeah, it's Nielsen rating then, because Nielsen is the one that is a little bit more accurate.
Well, Nielsen is the classic one. That's what I'm saying. Like, Nielsen was before. Aaron?
Agatha. Well, apparently the embargo is going to be on the day of its release or the day after.
That means it's bad.
It's usually it either means spoilers or
Bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. And how I know this? Well, nobody said it on Twitter. How I know this? There's a special screening in the UK, and one of the posters said this embargo lifts September 19th, and that's the UK September 19th. Because when it comes out in North America, it comes out on the next day in the UK.
Right.
Because the time loads.
Because they're in the future.
Yeah.
I keep saying this. According to Robert Meyer Burnett, he's like, the show's good.
Yeah, but
it might be good.
And
here's a problem. Like, some shows are good, some movies are good, but they're not Marvel good, right? Like the new Craven movie looks like it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna be like, this is a good Marvel movie. It's just like, this is a generic action movie, right? Like,
some people might say, but Deadpool has spoilers, but Deadpool came out the week before. The premiere came out the week before.
Yeah, but there was also not spoilers. There was a lot of things that weren't spoilers.
But the movie came out premiered a week before the movie officially came out.
Yeah, but
Like,
they were also doing the whole like don't tell people what's in the movie.
yeah. So
Don't spoil the experience
usually,
for everyone
usually,
else.
usually, usually is not a good sign. All right. I don't know what's up with the Penguin. On the other hand, like I never heard they haven't on the Penguin. The thing is, Agatha's promoting a lot. Marvel's promoting a lot with Agatha. There is some promotion with Penguin, but it's not to the same extent as Disney. I think Disney is desperate. They're trying.
Well, yeah, they probably. We'll see how much the show costs. I bet
Yeah.
it costs them quite a lot. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I
And
don't think it's gonna cost them that much. Most of the actors in it are like nobodies. Or like low
well, no,
level
I wouldn't say
fucking.
nobody's. Catherine Hahn and Aubrey Plaza are pretty.
No, I mean, these shows end
Catherine
up being.
Hahn is not fucking up there. I mean, she's known just like the old lady from the '70s show. People know
Well,
who
yeah,
she
she's
is,
Yeah, no.
but she's
more of
not
a
like
supporting- yeah.
an
No.
A list.
But
Fucking
these
what's her
shows
name's
are
probably
expensive.
but that one chick's the most known.
Well, Aubrey Plaza's in
Oh,
everything.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
She's-
hate that bitch.
Damn.
She's in everything. She does everything. It doesn't
She
matter
just-
what it is.
She's overrated. Like everyone's like, oh my god, Aubrey Plaza's so fucking hot. I'm like,
Well, it's because she's in
not really.
she's in everything. She's in everything though.
She's in.
Like,
Yeah.
I bet you she could do a DC movie for James Gunn. Next 5-6, she'll be in a DC movie.
She's one of
Okay.
these people that was in like one show that like had a character that people like oh my god, she's like,
Yeah,
so
it was a
quirky.
Parks and Recreational. That's what she
Yeah,
got known
just
as.
just like fucking Amelia Clark. Like I hate that bitch too. Like everyone's like, oh my god, she's so fucking hot. I'm like, no, you saw her in fucking Game of Thrones naked, and then you fell in love with her for fucking
And then
Daenerys. That's it.
and then she started. In the Game of Thrones, she said, "No, I'm not doing any more naked nude scenes anymore."
She has like a really big fucking face. Like her mouth is like
And she
extra
can't
big
act.
for some reason. Yeah, she's terrible.
Damn.
And then she
Oh,
had like
yeah,
some
she
brain
can't-
cancer and like
Yeah.
her brain was all fucked up. Then they made her the super duper scroll, and that's really fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, who has every single
Oh.
ability?
Yeah.
They're gonna want us to
that's-
forget about that.
Tony, that was a horrible show. Secret Invasion was horrible.
Yeah, it had a lot of potential. It was,
Oh
Yeah, a lot of potential that went fucking nowhere.
Oh my god.
That was the
Well,
first
Aubrey
Marvel
Plaza's
show I
fucking
couldn't
40.
finish.
She's way too old. Get rid of her.
She doesn't look that bad.
Catherine
though,
Hahn's
for 40.
older. Catherine Hahn was like almost 50, isn't she? Or she might be.
Yeah, but Agatha Harkness supposed to be like an old lady, so she's like
not
too
anymore.
young.
In the comics, she's younger.
Not well, MCU.
They made her
synergy,
young again?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
in the comics, yeah. And she's a villain again in the comics. She's not good in the
Yeah.
comics anymore.
Well, I mean that's gonna change soon.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Damn.
So
I
retarded.
didn't. I only care about Mephisto if he's in it.
He's never showing up. Mephisto's never coming out, Aaron.
Well, Ironheart's in
He
it.
is gonna be an Ironheart.
Ironheart's canceled. It's not coming
No, it's
out.
not. It's coming out
No.
next year. They said next
Watch.
year.
Nope.
Marvel. Did they say next
Mark
year?
my words, want to bet?
Want to bet?
Okay.
Aaron can bet. I ain't in the mood to betting.
Wait.
He's like, wait, hold on. It's canceled. Gone.
Daredevil's coming out next year. I think they said Ironheart's coming out next year.
Yeah, it is.
Now he's
2025.
questioning himself. I just come on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
say one
yeah.
thing. He's like, hold on.
You-
Wait.
That's an easy layup, Aaron. I would take this. I would take this. I mean, I am the guy who lost 2 bets, but I would take this.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him if I was you.
the thing is, because it's Wonder Man. Yeah, I haven't said anything about
I wouldn't. Wonder Man is not coming out next year. That's for sure.
Okay, because
Because they didn't.
Armor
show it.
Wars might be canceled too.
Armor
Yeah,
Wars in
we were talking about
Blade.
that. Blade, yeah.
Blade.
We'll see. They said in the next few months they'll make a decision.
Yeah,
so-
but it makes no sense. Like, okay, Armor Wars, I could see them canceling with no repercussions. But Blade seems like they had some sort of
They
goal in mind, right? Like it wasn't just like a one-off.
they
It was,
have to
like, connected
they-
to shit.
no,
they
yeah,
have-
yeah.
They have to get Blade done. Marshall Ali is like
Fuck Marshall Ali. They need to get rid of his ass.
Yeah,
He's
they
so
should.
terrible.
They should.
I mean, at best it's nice to be awesome to come back.
I think
You
they
know
should
who's
just
it?
do Old
The
Man
dude
Blade.
from fucking,
Yeah.
No, the guy from X-Men First Class, the one that played the black guy, obviously.
Oh, he's
Ooh.
oh.
Oh, you're talking about the guy who's in Superman? That guy's
No,
not in
he's-
First Class. Who's that? Who? No, wait, that
The guy
guy's
who's
from
supposed to can't
X3.
dies.
That was a-
That's the guy. The guy who can't die that dies, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's a Superman. He's Mr.
No,
Terrific.
yeah,
Darwin.
okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought he was in X3. Yeah, he's in First
Yeah,
Class.
He's okay.
He would be good as Blade, or who's the other? Is he the same black guy that was in Shazam? Not Shazam, Black Adam.
The guy that you people want for Black Panther.
What's his name? Aldous
Yeah.
Hodges.
Yeah,
Yeah, Aldous Hodges.
yeah,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be that bad too.
Also, like what was I gonna say?
I think he's a little bit on the younger side.
Yeah,
I really don't think Marvel's.
He has that look
really-
like Marshall Ali's like.
I
weird look.
personally think Marvel was really never interested in doing Blade anyway.
well,
Yeah, they
got-
were because they were connecting it with Black Knight. Maybe
Yeah.
because they want to just get rid of the Eternals. They're like, oh, we can't connect it to Black Knight because he's like.
Oh,
the
did you hear
Eternals
about? Did
now.
you hear about the actor said about Eternals though? He said Eternals 2 may not
it's-
happen.
well, they
Kit Harington.
confirmed now it's not going to happen.
Kit Harington, yeah,
They said there's no projects with them in it, so that's it.
yeah,
Because that movie sucked. That was a terrible.
because I don't see how they could fit.
But there is a rumor that I heard. Okay, this is a rumor.
But the adamantium going to be inside the Celestial. It's going to be in the next Captain America movie, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, they're doing that. But there's a rumor that they might do something with the Internals with like in an anime. They're trying to do like an anime, so
Is it with the same cast or
no one knows. I don't know. I
Oh,
just heard they're gonna do an anime that
I
might have the Eternals. in it.
blinded? I kind of feel bad for Gemma Chan. She's She basically got sidetracked as Minerva in Captain Marvel, and then her leading role as Cersei.
Yeah. I mean, they could still bring her back
Technically,
and just
yeah.
forget
Also-
about the rest.
Also,
of it.
half the Eternals are in space.
Yeah.
Half stay
Well,
on Earth.
I just didn't like that the one Eternal Gilgamesh, who's like supposed to be the
Yes.
like Sumerian warrior. Like they're like, hey, no, we're just gonna get like this like Asian dude. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's why Konami Nadari might be Booster Gold. Maybe because like you know what? Maybe there's no
Because
future
they know
for
it's
Marvel.
done.
Yeah, maybe it's no. Yeah, maybe he thinks he's done with Marvel.
What are they gonna do with Harry Styles was Eros and he came out.
Oh yeah. Well, they can't do the Thanos brother thing, right? He's because like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Harry-
like a lot of things that they left open ended on that just never. went
Harry
anywhere.
Styles hasn't
Yeah,
been.
it's never gonna
Harry
happen.
Styles hasn't been hired for something in 2 years.
Probably because he. I mean, yeah, he's a bad actor, but
Of course.
there was some controversy with him.
Most
so,
most singers are bad actors. There's only a few really good ones.
yeah,
Fucking Richard Madden would have been good for Sentry though. Yeah, they wasted him on
yeah, that was a
Blaze
waste.
Icarus.
Yeah.
Sentry is yeah, you see him in the Thunderbolts leak trailer. Well, not as
Yeah, it's
up-
gonna be ass. It's gonna be straight up ass.
oh,
Because he's like this goofy guy, and so you're like, okay, and then he's gonna turn into the bad guy. Okay, we get it.
yeah, he's gonna be on the team of the Thunderbolts, right? Then he's gonna turn on them. Right? Is he gonna be like the Enchantress of the team?
Yeah,
Is that what he's gonna be? Because
Pretty
man,
much.
Enchantress. If all the DC movies, that Karen Delevingne's character might be the worst villain.
Yeah, but she's hot, so I'll allow it.
But she can't. Yeah, she can't act.
she
though.
can act.
But
Oh,
she's hot. She's hot, so I'll allow it.
because she was dancing. Oh my god. Yeah, Eternals might be done.
But what were they gonna do? How are they gonna do Eternals anyway? Like the little kid is all grown up now.
Yeah,
That's a good.
I guess they would just get rid
What's
of
the
that
little
character.
kid's name again?
Sprite.
Sprite. Oh, I said Pip.
Right.
What the hell?
Pip.
Pip the Troll was the one.
Pip
that
the
was with
Troll
Harry
was
Styles.
yeah.
I mean, technically, Blade has entered MCU with the in Eternals. We just hear his voice.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing: Midnight Sun should not be the final phase of Phase 5. Is that Thunderbolts? Well, no, it's not going to happen. That's one because they haven't really set up Midnight Suns. I mean, you got to Blade first of all.
Yeah,
No, you know, I mean, look at they made a Defenders TV show that had none of the actual.
yeah, that had none of the. But I mean, they do have some like
Moon Knight.
characters who are not on the Midnight Suns, but they kind of could be. So, but yeah,
The
I
thing
don't know
is,
how they would interact though.
Despite the not the success of the video game, but the Midnight, even though it's spelled differently, that basically was the Midnight Suns in a way, just spelled differently. They did have characters who are not really part of the Midnight Sun.
I bet it would. I bet they will just take the
inspiration
game's
from that?
title.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the inspiration from that, maybe. Uh, I mean,
Well, I
no,
mean, there was various Midnight Suns groups. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. I'm just if Mephisto is really coming to MCU soon, I'm hoping for Ghost
well,
Rider,
look, they got Elsa Bloodstone. She's in there, right?
Mhm.
You
Werewolf.
got Doctor Strange,
Yeah,
Brother
Moon Knight.
Voodoo,
Yeah, Moon Knight's there.
Yeah, they still never introduced Brother
Moon
Voodoo.
Knight, and Man Thing,
Technically, I mean, maybe Agatha. I don't know.
Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Agatha, we got the witch in there.
They have
That's what I'm saying.
Man
They
Thing.
got enough. They got like 7 people.
Yeah,
Man,
they do have quite a few characters. Yeah.
Was the Hellstrom series canon or was it not canon?
No, it if you watch the show, it technically is, but they,
yeah,
it's not.
with the shows, not
It's
the
like
Netflix shows.
Runaways.
Yeah, the shows is not like the Netflix shows. They really pick and choose what's canon and what's not.
Well, it wasn't a Netflix show. It was like a Hulu
A
show.
Hulu show.
No,
Yeah.
also, yeah, because like Agents of Shield was canon for like a little bit, and then decided not to make it canon.
No, they
Well,
said the first season is still canon.
Yeah,
Wong is in the Midnight Suns. See, they got enough. That's like
Yeah.
8 people.
Wong should lead the Midnight Suns.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, they do have. Yeah.
We have too many people.
I mean, because like the original
Uh,
group, there's a bunch of people that like the Darkhold Redeemers, the fucking Johnny Blaze, obviously
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, and Morbius.
Yeah.
oh, this is definitely bring
Vengeance.
They should definitely have Jared Leto reprisable as Morbius in the MCU.
Morbius is such a they could have done so much with that character if it was
Oh
with
my
Marvel.
god, yes. The only good thing about that movie, I have to say, is Matt Smith. He's like,
I still have yet to see that movie.
well, it's not. I'll tell you this: Madam Web was worse than that movie.
Yeah. I figured that. Did Tony ever see Madam Web?
Yep.
He did.
Oh.
Okay.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be an all-time classic, though. An all-time classic bad
No.
movie.
It's not even so bad. It's good. It's just bad.
No.
It was hilarious, man.
I put it on par with Catwoman.
Yeah, it is Catwoman bad. Yeah.
Oh my!
I really it was just bland and just like there was a lot of dumb things. Just like, yeah, how's she getting away with just like she stole a cab and she just kept it for like days. I'm like,
It's a kidnapped
those
kid.
things have numbers on it and stuff like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but it was also
Like he's
performance.
crawling
It
on the
was just-
ceiling at one point. And there's like people just walking by. I'm like, no,
And
one,
they
no
don't
one
see
sees
him?
No
it.
one notices. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what the
Right there. It's, fuck.
like, I didn't know he had invisibility powers or anything like that. Like, what the?
There's just a lot of little things like that. There's just like, yeah, this is taking me out of the movie.
They couldn't even, man. They couldn't even say Peter Parker. They couldn't even say Peter. They're not even allowed to say name Peter.
That was corny as hell, though.
Like,
The whole-
son, you fucking own the rights to the Spider-Man stuff. You can say the name Peter. You know, you're allowed.
Yeah, but they wanted it to, they thought they were being clever. That's why.
I don't know. Thought they're being clever.
Yeah.
They always think they're being clever.
Oh my
That's the
god.
problem.
The villain is one of the worst comic book villains I ever on the big screen. Period.
Yeah, pretty much.
Period. He just looked like basically just like, you know what he looked like? A worse. You know what Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3 had this black symbiote? That looked better than that villain.
Yeah.
Why gotta be a black symbiote? Why not an African American symbiote? A symbiote of color, Aaron.
Excuse me, you're making me laugh so hard I have to cough.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna head out. It's getting late.
Yeah.
I was late
man.
the other day. I was 3 hours late to my job the other day.
3 hours late to your
Jeez.
job?
3 hours late. I woke up fucking late as fuck.
Wow.
It's crazy.
All right.
Man, it was a
Drinking
good
those
night.
monsters.
No, it was a good night. I was up real late because I think it was what
Crazy.
Sunday. We were streaming Sunday. We had like 386 people on
Yeah.
fucking YouTube, like another 100 and something on fucking X. Man, it was rocking and rolling. We made like fucking $400 that night. It was crazy.
Good.
Damn,
Good.
nice.
Any Air July stuff on the horizon?
No, he's on vacation because he ripped his labia.
Oh.
No, he did. He said something like something was wrong with his groin. He had to get like surgery and like shave
What did
down
he
like his
do?
hip or something. He said it was a recurring problem that's been plaguing him all his life. Well, he claimed that he stopped running because of this injury, and I was like, I thought he got shot in the leg. Like that was like the original story, like that he got shot in the leg, so he couldn't.
Probably thought about Aggie Ripper first. And fan. I don't know.
He took Russian money. I think that's what it is. He knew that they were coming down on that. No, I mean Lauren Chen worked at the Blaze, and Eric July worked at the Blaze, and make this make sense.
Oh,
make this
Eric
make
July
sense. He supposedly saved up Aaron. He supposedly saved up $300,000 to launch the Rippaverse, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, his mom owed money on a car payment that she couldn't pay. After he sold $3.7 million, then he was able to pay off his mom's car payment for it.
Huh.
Because it was in debt. Like it went to court. Like she was owing money so much that the court, like the company took her to.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh.
That's how we know about it because it was like a court case.
It's probably yeah.
So they didn't have enough money to pay her thing or to loan her money. But he had $300,000 just sitting in the bank that he was able to then start the Rippaverse with. He was like, "Mom, I'm sorry, but I need this $300,000 exclusively for the Rippaverse. I can't borrow you $200 to make your payment."
Oh my god!
Which is why I think they say, "Hey, here's some money, and we'll float you a little loan to get you started on your venture, sir." I know Lauren Chen could have been like, "Hey, I know somebody who's got a lot of money who's interested in helping us right-wing people with their projects."
Yeah, so this like whole Russian is thing, like I haven't paying attention to it, but wasn't Tim Pool? Was he getting paid?
Tim Pool.
Man.
So what happened was, briefly, Lauren Chen and her husband met with some Russians, and then they set up a shell company called Tenant Media that the Russians essentially ran through them as foreign investors. But their names would be on the document, so then the government would think it wasn't foreign investors; it was, national investors.
Right.
And then they used the foreign investor money to hire Tim Pool and some other people to run shows on the channel.
Wild.
Oh my god.
Dave Rubin was involved. They were getting like $100,000. They were getting like $100,000 a week.
Damn.
And apparently that they fed some stories about like some anti-Ukraine stuff.
Right. Oh boy.
Because it was being run by the people who ran Russia Today, the state-owned media.
That's crazy as hell. I can't believe Dave Rubin is still around.
Yeah. Well, not anymore, but yeah, he was. What's an asset?
Read the fucking DOJ report. It's wild.
Whatever. They should
shit. Okay, I need to read that.
They should be on trial for treason.
Well, it claims that two of them didn't know, that Tim Pool and one of the other ones didn't know.
Well, Tim Pool I can believe because Tim Pool's an idiot.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm like, he's going to use the "I'm an idiot" defense. I don't know how far it's going to go, but that's going to be his defense.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just a guy in a beanie. What the fuck do I know?
The guy, he was just, he's like, yeah.
Did you ever see his music videos?
No. I've heard
you haven't? They're so bad. We looked at.
Oh yes, we have. Yeah, they were horrible. You gotta check them up.
Totally. Yeah, was that a stream we did? I can't even remember.
It was a
Oh, was it? Or was it just backstage?
I don't know if it was live or not live, but we did watch them together.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Together.
But you have
holding hands.
If you want to see cringe, yeah, like I don't know what he was thinking. He has a couple of them too.
They're really, really bad.
Like I said, I heard they're really bad. I just didn't watch.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's fair. They are bad. That's as much as you need to know.
He wears that beanie in all his videos.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I'm out of here. It was a
Yeah, we're gonna
pleasure
end it
to
here
join.
too. Thank
Ni-
you, Tony.
nice
coming on.
talking to you, man.
You guys know where you
Yeah.
can find Tony on his channel. Fuck
Yeah.
Tony.
Don't forget, you're always welcome to come back blinded, except for
All
not on
right.
Saturdays because your slot has been filled
Oh,
by sexy elf woman.
I want to come on Tuesday night, Griff, if I have the time. Tuesdays is like hectic as fuck, but I still want to come on because that
Yeah.
was pretty fun tonight. Yeah.
Like I said, I stole the show. It's got its own format. It's different from everything else that we do on the channel. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. That's what happens
Alright.
when you bully people. I also bullied them and got a refund on my super killer.
Nice.
Oh damn.
I bet you a lot of people are asking for refunds on that now.
Yeah, but it's over now, no? So, but kind of, not really.
Sort of.
Oh, okay.
My co-host says she doesn't want a PS5 Pro. She wants PC gaming. She's a PC gamer.
Man.
Swear to God. All right, everybody. I'm out of
Alright.
here. Enjoy
All right.
yourselves. Red, still hate you.
Later, Tony. I'm
Peace,
blinded. You got
peace.
anything on the horizon?
Yeah, I'm still trying to make that Astrobot video. It's just I've been busy with school, the gym,
Take your time, man. You know.
playing Astrobot. No, I've been walking like crazy, man. Like been walking everywhere I go. So it's like,
Yeah, it's good exercise walking though.
yeah, but like yesterday I was tired as fuck. And then today I went to the gym. I lifted pretty heavy too, so I'm gonna be sleeping all night. Cause tomorrow
Yeah.
I don't have class. I don't have to do shit. But I probably will go for a walk and work on some stuff.
Yeah, if it's nice weather out. I mean, like, not
Yeah.
today, but last few days where we live, it's been kind of cold.
I like it when it's cold. That's why
Oh.
I think it was yesterday. It was like kind of like it was like below 20, I think.
Yeah, today was 20, like in the 20s again. It started to get hot
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
By the way, I'll say this because we're live. When are we gonna ever meet up in person and do a
Oh,
live
yeah.
stream? We need to do that because it's like we do live pretty close, so it's like that would be fun to
You know,
do.
we should do a Comic-Con or something. Like, try to meet
Yeah,
the actors.
we should definitely like organize that because that would be a fun stream.
And we try to get like Tony up here.
Oh man, I don't think he likes Candyland, unfortunately, but we'll see.
To get Degrassi up here. I mean,
Get
us hanging out
George
with
too.
50-year-olds.
George is close by. We should get George. That would be
George
a
is New
fun.
York. DL's not far from us. Like
Oh
DL's
man,
Detroit. George is not fun for us. I mean, Degrassi is far from us, and he'd be like, I think it'd be awkward for him hanging out with us because he's like 30 years or 20 years older than us.
I mean, he technically still does hang out with us, but
Yeah,
but
and
virtually.
I don't think he's listening to us, but
Yeah, I know he's been busy.
I don't think if we hanged out with him, I don't think we'd be talking at all. He would just tell us stories.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. For me, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. We're still playing that Marvel tier stream.
Yeah,
Most
I
likely
do
the
want to
weekend.
do it. Yeah, the weekend's probably better.
Yeah. Whenever that is. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday is the weekend technically. Shut up, Fred. You're so mean.